All right, welcome everybody to another live laser distractions. Tonight, last week I talked a lot about how you can use scroll saw patterns, uh, and they make excellent laser projects. And I've already run a bunch of stuff. I think I showed some last week, and then I showed some again during the Saturday night live stream. But they're real easy to use. And one thing I did mention is I was gonna, and I'm gonna show that tonight. Is I'm gonna go through step by step how to go to get a PDF scroll saw pattern, and in particular one from Steve Good's website, because that's what I've been using, and he's got a ton of stuff over there. So I'm going to go through step by step. We'll go to Steve Good's website. I'll download a file, show you how to bring it into LightBurn, put the layers on it and stuff, and then we'll burn it out and see how it comes out. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started on that. Let me switch some stuff around here. I'm trying to get all these buttons figured out. Okay, so let me go back here to the laptop and we'll get online and download something from Steve Good's site. So let's see, let me go here. I've already bookmarked his website somewhere in here. Here it is. And y'all, I'm going to try to keep turning around. I can't see the comments here on this laptop, but I'll try to keep an eye out. If for some reason this mic should drop out or something, let me know. I think it's working pretty good. I got it charged up good, and I think it's working pretty good. But this is, Steve Good's scroll saw pattern thing. He's got just a ton of stuff on here, and he gives all this stuff away for free. Of course, you do see the donate button. So if you go to his website and get some of this stuff to cut on your laser or something, give the guy a little donation of some kind. I'm going to go here and select. Let's go down here and pick holidays. But anyway, I thought I would check this one out. This one, I'm going to go ahead and download this pattern. This one is doing the Merry Christmas, and then it also has a backer here. So I'm going to grab this one right here. And one thing I wanted to mention that's kind of important, you can see this when you open this up, it's a PDF. And it's 4 pages, and this is how the download comes. So you need to scroll down, and you'll see why in a little bit. You'll see that what I want is here on page 3. That's that part of it, and then the backer board is on page 4. Now this says 1/2 inch, but I'm just going to cut both pieces out of 1/4 inch. But I know that I'm going to need page 3 and 4, and you'll see where in just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and download that. Let's see, it's called Snow Christmas. I'm going to put it in downloads just so I can hopefully be able to find it. It finished the download, so now I'm going to go ahead and leave this website here. And let's see if I need to. Okay, now I'm going to come over here to LightBurn. And you should be able to see the LightBurn screen. Here's how you bring it into LightBurn. You click Import, And let's see, let me go to see LightBurn files right there where I put it. Here it is right here, Snow Christmas. And when you click open, you'll notice this little window pops up, and it's saying, it knows that this PDF is 4 pages. So it's saying, okay, which page do you want? So I know I need 3 and 4. So I'm going to tell it 3 and hit OK. And while that's highlighted, I'm going to go ahead and make it this color. Let's see. And then I don't know where it will bring in that other one, but I'll move this one over here a little bit, get it out of the way. And then I'll come back and I'll go File, Import, and grab it again. And this time I'll tell it page 4. And again, I'll click this. So there's the backer. Now, what I'm going to be using is these 12 by 19 inch panels that are 1/4 inch thick or just under 1/4 inch that I got from Home Depot. That they're like a maple pure bond plywood, and I'm really liking it. It cuts really good. It looks really good. So I'm going to be using that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw a rectangle here, just somewhere in here. And I'm going to tell that to be my frame. And then I'll come back here to select. And when I click on, oops, come on, Dave. There we go. When I click on this, I want to set this size to be 12 by 19. So for the width, I'm going to type 12. And of course, I have this set up for millimeters. So I'm going to say times 25.4, enter. So that's my 12 inches wide. And then here I'll make this 19 times 25.4, enter. So there is my blank that I'm going to be putting in the machine. And I think also what I'm going to do, it looks like I can probably rotate these and cut them the other way. So I'm going to highlight this and just bring this around like that. Whoops. Don't want to do that, Dave. Okay, let me grab the whole thing here and then move it right down here. And then I will grab this one and we'll rotate it like that. Yeah, let's see, I can get it pretty close there. And we can do it just like that. Okay, now I want to take a look at this because I want to make sure that this one cuts all the outside stuff first, the inside stuff first, and cuts the outside last. So I'm going to highlight this, use this other layer. Let's see, I can move that one up. Okay, so yeah, because that's all the outer part. So it'll do the inside stuff first. And then this one, it doesn't really matter, but I'll put it on the same layer as the outside of the other one there. And that's pretty much it. It's really that easy. Around this, we can also preview this. I will now preview this, and I'll go ahead and fill up the screen with it. And we can hit play. See that it's going to cut the inside stuff first. Okay, now it's doing that outside part on the backer. And there we go. And if you look over here where my cursor is, right in the far right hand corner, it says it's going to take 8 minutes and 5 seconds. So check that after we run it and see how close that is. I wanted to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Here's one I did before. So I'll just overwrite that one. Let me, I'm going to do some of the same stuff I did last, just because I know the camera was crummy. So I know I showed you this material, but when I went back and watched the video, you really see it that good. The camera kept pulsing and stuff. So let me give you this view. Let me go ahead and turn that thing on so the lights will be on. But this is that material that I was trying to show last week, but the camera kept messing up. But this is really nice stuff. It's like I said, they kind of make this for the Glowforge people and the smaller 40-watt lasers. This is a 12 by 19, and they come in boxes of 10. And it's pretty nice stuff. It figures out to be about maybe $5 a blank, but depending on what you're cutting, you can get a lot of little ornaments and stuff like that out of it. Okay, I think I've got that lined up right. Let me yeah, I think the focus is still good. So I'm going to go back to LightBurn here. I'll switch this back around, and I'm going to go ahead and frame this, and I have it set to frame that whole blank. So I'm going to be clicking frame right here, and then I'll put it back on this other view so you can watch it go around there. It's close enough for government work, so I think we'll be okay. So let me get my fan turned on here and get the laser turned on. And we are ready to go. Yeah, he is kind of a slacker, isn't he, JR? How did I asked this last week too, how did the notifications work? I was talking in the coffee sessions this morning, and I kept saying, you can always go back and watch it by clicking the community tab, and that's not correct. It's not the community tab, it's the membership tab. So if you click that, that's where you can find all the, well, so far there's 2 live streams, this one and the one from last week. But you can, if I have one scheduled, you can just go there, you click the membership tab, go there and see that video, and then click notify me, and that way it should send out a notification once I go live. JR, that's a good question. He says, do you need to wear safety glasses, or does the translucent panel screen out the danger of eye damage? The panel pretty much covers it. I mean, it never hurts to wear, safety glasses. And when I say safety glasses, I'm not talking about the laser glasses like you have to wear with a diode laser. That's a whole different frequency or whatever. The diode laser you can see, the CO2 laser you cannot see. But it's always a good idea to wear some kind of safety glasses, or if you're like me, JR, and you wear regular glasses, that's uh, probably going to be good enough. Let's see here. He says, Sean says, you won't regret it if you do. Yeah, it never hurts to wear safety glasses. You just don't have, like I said, you just don't have to wear the pretty uh, red looking ones that you do for a diode laser. Okay, Ryan says, notification come up, but I didn't see it in my feed. Didn't know about the membership tab. Yeah, well, I kept saying community tab, and that's not right. I don't know what I was thinking. It's the membership tab uh, that you need to click to get that. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, Ryan says 1.5 today. So is that how many? Oh, okay, yeah. How many houses did you knock out today? 1.5. All right. All right. Okay. Hopefully the sound is going to continue to work okay. I'm just so happy that when I turned off that autofocus, it stopped doing all that pulse, and that was just annoying as all get out. Even even for me, when I went back to watch it, I thought, "Holy cow!" But I think we've got all the issues fixed. Hopefully, the mic will continue to work okay. Let me check the time on this one. We are at, let's see, the preview said it would take 8 minutes, 5 seconds. And we're at 4 minutes and 45 seconds right now. So I think it's probably going to be pretty close. And I know there might be some folks watching this and saying, oh, you could cut that faster. And I know I probably could. But as I mentioned last week, if I get a setting that works good, I'm not in any hurry. 8 minutes or wouldn't, is what it's going to take. If I could get it to 4 minutes, it really doesn't matter. But I'm trying to figure out how to cut things and get them to cut well and use the least. Look at my little milliamp meter. It's using 7 milliamp to do this. 30%, 30% power, and 10 millimeters per second for the speed. Don says you converted everything to metric. Your reasoning behind that is simply because LightBurn is set up for millimeters. I don't know. Yeah, right here. it's set up for millimeters. So that's just what I've chosen to work with. So, you know, you saw how I did. I typed in inches, and then you just multiply it right in that little box by 25.4, which I used to convert it to metric. So since it's so easy with that built-in calculator, it's, you know, I just like running metric, and mainly because that website that I use a lot, that boxes.py, it generates the DXF files in millimeters. So I don't have to worry about scaling anything or anything like that. When I use that box generator and create a file, it's already good to go when I bring it in. Okay, JR says, does that thing have just one exhaust fan at the back, or pusher fans in the front also? As soon as this thing quits, and it's almost done, I'll show you what I'm using to pull that smoke out. Don says, okay, yep, easy enough. I just refuse to learn it. You know, my old day job required me to work with both inches and millimeters. So, because we'd get a lot of drawings that were German, and they do everything in metric. So I don't have much of it memorized, but I do have a little bit. But okay, here's the main piece. Let's see. I think I got all the. See, now this is, you know, I feel like I have to be careful holding this because it's so fragile. You know, look how, I mean, you can see how easily it bends. I could only imagine me trying to scroll saw something like this. I'd have this stuff broke off every which way. But, you know, of course, I think in the PDF files, he had it where that backer board was red or a different color. So that came out really nice. I like that. I like that. Okay, so I'll give you, I don't know if this camera is any better, but yeah, that came out super nice. And I mean, here we are, well, 40 minutes, but of course I've been yakking half that time. It just doesn't take long at all. Just like I said, you go get a scroll saw pattern, import it in, and just that quick, it's done. Let me check the time. The time on the controller says 8 minutes, 9 seconds. So I really like that LightBurn. It's really close in the estimated time. It's almost dead on sometimes. I thought I would mention this too. I don't know if nobody wants to do it tonight because I didn't mention it ahead of time, but I think what I might start doing on these live streams is try to keep them at an hour, but then have like a little after show type thing where, you know, with StreamYard, I can have myself and 9 other people in here. So if anybody else wanted to come in, it would be after I end the live stream. So it would basically be just getting in here like a private hangout to shoot the breeze or something like that. So if anybody wants to do that, let me know. Send me a Facebook message, and I will use the Facebook Messenger to send the link, and then you can join it, you know, for the after thing, and we can hang out. And if you want to, it doesn't matter to me. Anyway, thanks for joining tonight. I'll check on my Facebook, and see y'all later. Oh, somebody already snuck in. Look at you. All right, we'll see y'all.